Hey everybody, welcome back. First of all, happy new year to everybody. And how you doing there, Mr. Nico K? Welcome in, buddy. Welcome in. And Mr. Scurvy Ham, thank you very much for the 5 streams in a row streak. Much appreciated. Also, if you guys have not followed Mr. Nico K, make sure to click on that link, give him a follow. And yep, welcome as well, Mr. Darius Frost and Mr. Wimmer. Holy heck, busy, busy, busy. Oh heck, let me give some shout outs. So obviously Nico K. Obviously does a lot of things like Call of Duty, Assassin's Creed, stuff like that. If you're in that sort of game, definitely go check him out. He also does like ETS and occasionally Farm Sim as well. I know he's currently playing this map. So maybe one day he'll probably stream it. Obviously, Mr. Darius Frost there as well. Mr. Scurvy Hyam. And how's everybody doing? Let me get some shoutouts done. Darius Frost. Obviously, it is 2024 finally. Yay! Hopefully, this year's gonna be a lot better than the last. Mind you, saying that the last, personally, the last part of 2023 wasn't too bad for us, but yeah. I should really jump in Discord if anybody wants to join me. Let me jump in Streamer Zero. There we go. But yeah, as always, if you've got any questions about the map, if you're playing on it, you're more than welcome to pop the questions in chat. We'll try and get it all sorted out for you. And obviously, yes, hopefully we'll get some half decent a year ahead. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen you around, Mr. Wimmer. Hopefully you're doing well, sir, and obviously Happy New Year to you too. So obviously at the minute I'm just working on, oh heck, what was it? Field 34, which is just at the top of the map here. I've left it and left it and left it, and obviously I've got straw in here that I need to pick up, so that's what I'm going to be focusing on today primarily. Obviously the last stream was on Friday. Obviously I got the rest of the products into, or all of the products into Cargill, so that is now started to build. It's going to be a little while before that gets built, so most of this is probably going to be end up sold. I'll finish filling up my storages first of all, and then anything left over can then just be sold, make a little bit of money. That then leaves Campbell's being the last factory to get for the map. That's actually built into the map, I should say, to be purchased and built. After that, my aim is to look into getting planters placed and built. So hopefully this incoming year in game, we'll hopefully get that sorted, and yeah, it'll be all good. Then it's just focusing on fields and stuff like that. Doing fine. How about you? Sorry, I wasn't. You were in the kitchen. No worries. Yeah, not doing too bad, thanks, Nico. It's good to see you around again. It's been a while. It certainly has. So, but yeah, glad to see you again. But yeah, if you guys are not following Nico, make sure to click on the link up above, give him a follow, and catch him when he does go live. Yeah, I've had some things at home that. Alright, yeah, I know they're feeling well. Obviously, this week, last week, obviously we've had my wife's 2 boys staying with us for the Christmas period. Obviously, they went back yesterday to their home. So yeah, obviously that was a long drive there and back, and oh, absolutely exhausted today. That is for sure. So yeah, I'm just gonna be chilling out, taking it easy, just playing for the most part. Also answering a few questions if any of you guys do have any. But yeah, this is primarily what I'm doing today. Obviously the straw. I still need to get through and finish off the orchards from the other day. I've still got maybe 3 or 4 to go. I think it was it 3 or 4? And then obviously we can then jump on through, do some selling, stuff like that. But yeah, it's all good. All good for sure. Hey there, Rusty Nails. Happy New Year to you as well, sir. And obviously, yeah, there he goes as well. I remember Mr. Darius Frost. Obviously, make sure to check him out if you're not following him. Obviously, recently he started playing Out of War. It's an interesting looking game. If you haven't checked it out, definitely go over and get it. Follow me on the semi. Yep, I've got the truck behind on. Follow me there, Mr. Scurvy. Works pretty well. Actually, I do need to actually get my second trailer brought up here because while he's running back and forth, I can then have the other one carrying on. But we'll sort that out later. Actually, I should really get him coming up now. Hey, Mr. Scurvy and Mr. Darius.
Mr. Alpaca.
There they are. And we get Mr. Neon
Here we
as well.
are.
How you guys doing? Here we go, that one, Lou.
Doing all right. How you doing?
Pretty good.
Yeah,
How
not too
about
bad.
yourself, Mr. Billy?
Not too bad. Thank you very much, Mr. Neon, for the 40 months resub. Much appreciated. Ooh,
Oh, you said
gosh,
14. I'm
that's
like,
special.
40? How are you streaming longer than me?
I thought he said that too.
14, 1-4. Yipes.
That British accent got me.
Yeah,
Yep.
crazy accent.
But yeah, thank you very much. And actually, while I think about it, can I grab that? Because I always misspell your name. So let me grab that. Copy. Shout out. And we'll do Mr. Neon as well. There we go. Oh, have you changed your logo? That looks a bit different. Ooh. I haven't seen that one before.
Long time ago.
Was it? Oh, okay. Interesting. But yeah, if you're not following Mr. Amethyst Neon, guys, make sure you click on that link, give him a follow as well, and catch him when he does stream.
Gotta use the car that gave him the name, right?
True. Very,
I
very
missed that car.
Was it a Dodge Neon or a Plymouth Neon?
Yep. 1998 Dodge Neon.
Dodge Neon? Yeah, because Plymouth had
See,
Neons too. Not
I've
everybody
owned a
knows
Dodge. I've
Yep.
owned a Dodge and got my license in a Plymouth.
That. Ha! Because it's the same parts all underneath the hood. It's just basically a badge. Which
Yep.
goes
Yeah,
away.
my mother had a Plymouth Neon way back in the day, and say I was unkind to the tires is an understatement.
Neon. Yeah.
Yeah, but in a manual configuration, she was a pretty wheel spinny setup, not the clutch.
34.
I was shocked. 95 Plymouth Neon. I would actually chirp tires in fourth gear.
Interesting.
Well, for science.
Oh,
Well,
for
one does
Yeah, it's
not
always for
drive
science.
a manual transmission and not figure out how high you can chirp the tires.
Right.
What's the highest gear I can get wheel spin in?
Oh, dang. Let me cheat. What a cheat. Just this once.
Say it in so, Billy.
You see nothing. There we go.
Don't worry, I'm not watching anyway.
Cool, okay. But yeah, out of interest, has anybody spoken to Dave? And how's he doing? Because obviously Friday wasn't feeling the greatest.
I spoke to him a little bit yesterday.
Yeah, he sounded pretty rough still. So.
Is he? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you're out there, boss, hope you feel a lot better soon. Yes, there's a lot of bugs going around, so it could literally be anything, really. Unfortunately. But, yes. There
Tis
we
the
go.
season. Well, we're unseasonably warm here too, and that's not helping anything. It's
Yeah, I think
just like we rarely see above freezing days in January. You know,
Right.
Normally it's like teens and 20s, and I would expect that through February. And in the extended forecast, we're supposed to stay above 30
Wow.
pretty much for the next,
That's-
what, 2
yeah.
or 3 weeks.
Very
It's
warm for you
nuts.
guys, isn't it?
Yeah, we need to have that cold snap to help
Mm.
kill everything out there. So,
Yeah, exactly.
but they
Right.
did say it was going to be a mild winter, and it's been we've had 8 inches of snow in total, which is like rare. Hopefully that doesn't mean like February we get gobsmacked.
Mm.
Yeah, that's the.
That's February and March, if that's what it's going to be, you know.
We still have no snow here.
No snow.
Wow, that's
No
unusual.
snow. And it's been hovering
Yeah.
around the freezing mark.
We've got zero snow here either. We've
Wow.
gotten some odd little bits here and there, but it's melted off.
Hmm.
Actually, the snow that stuck around the longest was the stuff we got in November, and it lasted to like the beginning of December before it melted off due to a warm snap. And then we got that 6 inches of rain, which made sure there was no snow.
No snow. No. I mean,
Blimey.
Monday the 15th is supposed to be the first day in January where it's below freezing for the high for my town, which is just like unreal. 40 degrees, 43 degrees on the 10th.
It's 26 here. It's been in the freezing. It just
Well, it does get
we
freezing
haven't had any
overnight, but it doesn't
precipitation.
stay freezing is the thing. So, I mean,
Yeah.
It's 23 up for me right now.
it's 30, 31. So it'll be above freezing.
But
So-
tomorrow's 32, 35, 33, 25. Oh, we got some snow coming this upcoming weekend.
Woo.
Yeah,
Get
they
some
say
pictures, send me some.
chance of 1 to 3 inches on Sunday, and then just like showers of snow for the next week. So we'll see what the second half of January brings.
Yeah.
But-
Yeah, obviously the start to our new year has been wet and windy, that's for sure. Ugh.
Isn't it always wet and windy up your area?
More so at the minute, but yeah, usually.
I was gonna say it's Europe. You're always wet and windy, aren't you?
Yeah. Yeah, obviously, yeah, being in England, we do get a lot of rain and stuff like that. But yeah, lately, the last, few days, obviously we had a big gale force come through. And obviously the rains followed that as well, so yay, lovely. Nice way to finish the year off. But, well, it is what it is. But yeah, I really want some snow. But yeah, at the minute it's like 9 degrees Celsius. So it's very mild compared to normal, because usually even we are hitting close to like the minus sort of numbers, but yeah, it's warm. It's just literally like all the seasons have shifted like 2 or 3 months.
Yeah,
It's
that's what it
madness.
seems like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But well, it is what it is, and we just have to adapt as always.
All we can do.
Yep. There we go. Somewhere about there should be fine. But yeah, what's everyone been up to for the last week or so then? Anything exciting?
Nope.
Not much exciting.
No. Oh. Wow, you're a fun bunch, ain't you?
Just been streaming.
Yeah. How you enjoying Out of All, Mr. Frost?
I'm at this point. I'm not convinced. I'm not driving a UI or a virtual piece of equipment somewhere on Pandora.
Ah, okay.
Second Avatar movie was decent. It wasn't too bad.
Hey there, Big
Yeah,
Tigger. Happy New Year to you
been
too.
really fun just to sit back and relax to it, you know.
I like games like that where you can just chill and relax whilst playing. You don't have
That's
to
what
really
I
think
was
much.
looking for. Really, was I wanted something to just kind of sit back, chill, and relax to, without having to think, where's this belt going? How much math do I need here? How much do I need to do?
Yep.
And I didn't. I was aiming at maybe doing ATS, but ATS is one of those games that, I don't know, just driving in general, after a while I get really relaxed and start to fall asleep. Hey, Tigger. So I'd had my eye on Out of Ore for a while, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna pick it up. It's cheap. There's a lot of good stuff coming.
Oh crap.
Multiplayer and stuff like that.
Mhm. Yeah, haven't they got another DLC coming out at some point? Damn. I hate when it saves. Always forces the autoload to come off. Let's unload you. If I can. There we go. Control Shift R. There we go. You've planted field 47 in hemp. Yeah, it's a good sized field. Obviously, I've got my orchards over there at Rusty Nail. But yeah, they are decent sized fields there. Utilize them as much as you can. Obviously, one nice thing is you could always just remove some trees if you wanted to, like what Dave's done, and make your orchards anywhere you want on the map. It's quite nice. You can fully customize the whole map to suit you. Right, is it that one? No, well, not close enough. Control follow. There we go. Right, you should be fine. Yes, there we go, and I can carry on with that. ATS announced the Missouri DLC. No ETA, none though. Okay.
Oh, nice.
Sweet. Actually, I haven't played ATS in a long time, so I'll probably end up getting the DLC as normal and then just not playing it. I've done that with the last, 3 or 4 updates or DLCs.
Oh,
I'm terrible.
new DLC has been. When did I pick up DLC for ATS? I just went to look about the note. It's new DLC has been added to my account and be installed along with. What? When?
Ew.
Oh, all right. Yeah. I think that's Vito had got me the W900 tuning pack.
Ah. Yeah, I think I definitely want to get my wheels sorted out before I even attempt ATS again. Oh, I wish I hadn't broken the pedals, though. Oh well. Maybe this year I'll look into buying my new setup. I was kind of thinking of the new one that is compatible with Farm Sim, but that's like 360 odd quid. Not good. We'll see. Actually, I just had a thought. Here's because obviously I'm not the biggest technically known person. Let's put it that way. Now, obviously, I went into my pedals, removed the little rubber bit in the brake. Obviously, when I reconnected it, it didn't recognise the pedals. If I was to say uninstall and remove the original programs for that and the updates, would that reset it to recognise it again? Would you know?
Possibly, yeah.
Just thought of that actually. I might give that a go. Because it is nice having the wheel and the pedal for like farm sim when I'm doing the trucking and stuff. I do find it a lot easier going around corners and stuff. Occasionally I'll jackknife, but yeah. But yeah, obviously previously where it had that little rubber bit in, it was a nightmare to brake because it just wasn't kicking in quick enough type thing. So.
Oh, and the brake pedal?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's meant to give some, feedback, so to speak.
Oh, I was getting more on the feedback. I was barely able to move the freaking thing because of this little rubber bit in it.
Well, that's just it. Like the brake pedal doesn't go down very far, but it still acts.
Oh yeah, well, it was acting, but not enough for me. Obviously, say for instance, if I was to hit this stop roughly where I am now, it'll be at the end of the field, and that's when it'd actually finish stopping. It's like I want to go fast, stop quicker type thing.
What wheel were
That
you
could be a
looking at, Billy?
sensitivity setting.
Yeah. But
It was the
it was
Logitech
the
setup, right?
Logitech G920. If I remember
Yeah, the
rightly.
Xbox
Yeah,
one.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
the Xbox one. Yeah.
'Cause, I mean, my pedal moves maybe, I don't know, an inch, inch and a half, and then I'm at that soft slash hard stop, and I feel like, you know, I'm gonna break it if I push any harder. But
Yeah, obviously, if I put my foot on it, I'm literally pushing myself back, not the actual braking or anything. It's frustrating. That's why I thought I'd go in and take that part out. Obviously, I went on YouTube and followed the destructions and stuff, so precisely so.
destructions, huh?
Destructions, yeah.
How to destroy while remaining intact?
Yeah, that's yeah. I don't look at
No disassemble, Johnny Five.
exactly. It's like when you get a flat pack. I never read the instructions. It's always destructions for me. But yeah, I just tend to just go head
Shut up,
straight in.
take
But
it.
when it's something technical like that, yeah, I went in and actually looked on YouTube. Somebody had done it previously, and yeah, I just literally followed it step by step. And I don't know, when I hooked it all back up, pedals just weren't working properly. So wasn't being recognised. So yeah, I might actually do that. Remove the program and all the bits and pieces for the
Yeah,
wheel.
that might help.
So, Arkansas, Missouri, and Nebraska are the three upcoming. Interesting.
Let's see.
Yeah, it'll be Nebraska, then Arkansas, and then Missouri
Yeah,
in that
then
order.
Missouri, yeah. Yep. And then I was watching Viking Hammer, and he was saying that SCS is also going to be working on Canada.
Ooh.
They've mentioned that they will be starting Canada as well. So I'm guessing if they start, because of the direction of Canada, they'd have to start in like BC area.
I would
Or start with
imagine.
like BC because it touches the current states. You're not going to start in, you know,
Yeah, that's the one.
Nova Scotia.
Alberta because it's in the middle.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
There we go. We'll give that.
So that could be interesting.
Don't save settings. Uninstall.
You know, I'm just hoping we get my area before 2050.
You never know.
They're running out of states. I mean, they're hammering them
I'm at
out
the
left, right, and center.
extreme end of the U.S., so
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to do what? Because what's the most northern state they do?
well, right now, again, they just did Kansas. Nebraska's coming. Arkansas, Missouri are announced, so it'll be Arkansas, then Missouri. You'd still need Louisiana, the Dakotas, Minnesota, Iowa, Wisconsin, Illinois, Mississippi, Michigan, Indiana, Kentucky, Tennessee, Alabama, Georgia, Florida, the Carolinas, Virginias, Ohio,
few then.
Pennsylvania, New
New
York,
York. Yeah.
Connecticut, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, New Hampshire, Vermont, and then, Maine.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure a lot of those eastern states will probably be more than one state in a DLC.
Yeah,
You do the state of Connecticut.
I could imagine like Northeast would be one
Northeast has a
DLC pack or something like that.
Right.
New England be another pack. That
Or
would be
well, yeah, like New England is kind of what I meant by Northeast, but or do like Massachusetts, Connecticut, Rhode Island, and then Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine as a group or something. Because let's face it, there's not that many roads in Maine.
No.
Hey, there it
Not
goes.
that many
Happy New
roads
Year
in
to
New
you as
York,
well.
Really.
And currently on a 3 streak. Ooh, nice. And obviously Tim the Dirt Man. How you doing, bud?
Mr. Dirtman! And Mr. Ghost DK, welcome, guys.
Ooh, bit of lag there. Yes. Yeah, Truck, you're daft. You really are.
Oh, yeah, he just jackknifed pretty good.
Yeah, not off. Oh, he got out of it okay, though. So that's kind of cool. And Don B here. Happy New Year to you as well, sir. Yeah, I'm not even sure if Dave's going to be going live tomorrow. Obviously, we'll have to wait and see. with that, let me close that now. It should be fine. So yes, we shall see. I need to jump off and get out. I'm also accompanied by 2 kitty cats today. They're on the bed. But yeah, it's kind of nice
Wow.
being able, obviously, over the Christmas period. Obviously, I had my wife's boys here. And obviously, they went back to where they live yesterday. So today it's literally been peace quiet. Back to normal, literally. It's quite nice. So we can actually start getting back into normal routines again and stuff like that. So apart from a bit of shopping we need to do tomorrow, I think the rest of the week is pretty relaxed, I think. We'll have to wait and see. So, yay! I'm looking forward to it, and obviously, oh, I don't know, just playing and chilling. Need to get back into doing a bit more Ark, I think later on today. I really need to focus on my farm sim. I've got so much to do, and I've only got two more in-game days to get them done. Because obviously, then December kicks in. I was kind of hoping to get that all done over the weekend, but yep, that didn't work. Right, I think that is full up, so let's take you off. We'll get the other dude going as well. Yeah. But yeah, definitely a good way. Probably what I'm going to end up doing is maybe a couple of trailer loads of bales, and then I'll just grab the loading wagon, bring that up, and carry on with the rest of the field. I think that some loose will be easier to transport. Right, so let me stop that there a minute. There we are. I'm going to send you to the main farm bale storage. There. Right, you're fine. Let's go grab the other dude. But yeah, has anybody made any resolutions for this year? I haven't. I can be bothered.
Nope.
I'm always breaking them.
Don't do it.
No? Okay.
Continue streaming and get a haircut.
No, don't get a haircut.
Well, no. The purpose is, and I need to contact. There's a very good friend of my mother who owns a barber shop. I plan on donating it to like wigs for kids.
Okay. Get a haircut then.
Because I accomplished last year's goal of
That's all, does it? Yeah.
short Hagrid. You know, I got the long hair, I got the beard, I got the belly. Mission accomplished. I did it. First time in my life
That's a
I've
good
ever
idea, actually.
accomplished my New Year's resolution.
Yeah. Oh,
But
crap.
the hair's starting to get a bit unwieldy and long, so
Yeah.
at this point, I need a haircut. But because of its length, it should work out well to have
That didn't work out well.
be able to donate it. So
Yeah.
for a
That's
good
idea.
cause, I'll cut it.
Yeah. Yeah, that is definitely a good cause. Oh, that didn't work the way I wanted it to. Dang it.
You lost a few bales, didn't you?
Yes. For some weird reason, the straps didn't keep. Okay, let's go back and grab the rest of them. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't grow my hair long anymore. I've even tried growing my beard, and yeah, it just doesn't work. Just don't like it.
I'm honestly amazed at how long mine actually managed to get.
Mm,
I never thought it would get this long over the course of a year.
I'd be surprised. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I mean, always be surprised, but I've never, ever had my hair this long.
Right.
Even when I was a kid in the 80s and the rat tails were the in thing.
Rat tails. Oh yeah. I remember them.
Hey,
Wow.
that was a long time ago, but that was the hairstyle when I was a kid.
Yep.
Yeah, that was quite a
Right.
few years ago now. Yep.
I think that was before Scurvy's time.
Yep.
No, it wasn't before my time.
See, I still remember mullets and everything like that as well.
Well, the rat tails were the evolution of the mullet.
Yep.
That much hair was suddenly not not as in, so it was the little rat tail.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. God, I love the mullets. Oh. And obviously you see like videos nowadays with these all singers with the mullets and thinking, my God, what did we think of back then? But it was a fashion back then. That's the thing.
It was the fashion. They're
Yeah.
making a comeback here
Hmm.
in the States right now. You're seeing a lot more people rocking the wallets.
Oh, nice. That's the thing. Everything always seems to come back. It's like a
It's in cycles. Yeah,
perpetual
it always
cycle.
does.
They always come back. So, yes.
Just not cheaper gas prices. Oh, I'm
Mm.
sorry, it went there.
Oh, stop, 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 stop. There we go. Let's put it on to 3. I did put you on, didn't I? Hope so. We'll find out in a minute. Can't cut out while you are doing diggy diggy hole, Darius. Actually, that's another thing. Are you,
I am a
will
dwarf and I'm digging a hole.
will you be getting it cut live on a stream?
I will have to work that out with the barber, because
Yeah,
I, I'm a streamer. Okay, my face is out there. I am known. I'm out there. Whatever. I put myself out there. But this is somebody that's, who knows if they're gonna be up for the being on the internet for people to see.
yeah, true. 'Cause I think it'd be
So
kind of
in
nice,
in,
maybe
in
doing
that
like a
instance,
charity sort of stream where you maybe get some donations during the stream and obviously donate the hair as well.
I would like to, but
Obviously, it depends on them.
um, it depends on them. I
Mhm.
mean, ultimately it's their business. It's their because this is a woman. She cut my hair years ago. She's been cutting my kids' hair for a long time, and she ended up buying out the barber shop she worked at,
Oh, nice.
and then moved locations because the building got sold that she was in. But I mean, it's at the end of the day, it's her business. So
Yeah.
if she's okay with it, then yeah, I would like to try and set that up, use my phone to live stream from or something like that,
Mm.
and then
You could even see if she'd do like
yeah,
a sponsorship for that particular stream.
yeah.
So if anybody
I mean,
else lives in
at the
Maine, for
very
example, get like a
least,
10% discount or something off. I don't know.
yeah. I mean, who knows?
Yeah.
But I would like to try and do some form of like a charity thing, possibly. But at the same time, I know she's done these types of cuts for people before, so she knows. Like, I mean, it might not even be long enough at this point.
Mm.
I could be borderline. So I want to go in and see her, uh, and see what she says.
Yeah.
Because some of those places don't want the hair unless it's like 10 to 12 inches long.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe Mrs. Narracan got your hair blindfolded for charity. Don't. Oh, that's terrible.
Well, I mean, if she cuts it, it's just gonna get buzzed.
Yeah.
But I would prefer, given the length of the hair, and I've actually been told I got really nice hair when it's really soft, it's really light, so it in theory would make good for wigs. So
Mhm.
if I can help provide wigs for cancer patient or something, what the heck, why not?
Yeah. And I know. Obviously, I've never had it done myself, but
I've done
I've
much worse
heard
things in my life.
that it does have to be cut a certain way so it can be reused type thing.
Yeah, I mean,
Whereas if it just
basically
takes the
they need to
buzz
put it in a
clippers
lot of little
over, it's not gonna.
ponytails,
Yeah,
and
it doesn't quite work right. So yeah, it
yeah,
has
if you just buzz it, sweep it into a bag, and send it to them, they're gonna send you a very
polite note saying bugger
hoarse,
off.
yeah, yeah, very very harsh letter saying thanks, but here's your fine.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. Ugh.
Here's your fine.
Hmm. Hey. Come on, dude. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Actually, I need to keep an eye on my animals as well. Let's just check them quickly. You're fine. You might not be decent. You should be fine then for a minute. You're fine. Doggies are getting there nearly at the right age. Obviously, next month they should start having puppies, which is quite nice. You're okay. You're fine. You're fine. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. Keep an eye on them cows. They need topped up soon. Okay. Yes, fun and games. Gotta love it. But yeah, that'd be kind of cool if you could do like a live stream of it getting cut. But obviously it depends on whether they want to be on camera as well. So, but yeah, guys, make sure to keep an eye on Mr. Darius Frost's streams for that coming. There we go. That's something I never realised about this trailer. The 3 wheels on the back actually pivot around as well. I noticed it the other day. I never noticed that before. That's mad. I always thought they were just independent or just sort of all facing the same way. You learn something new all the time. And obviously that's the one from County, so I've used it a long time and only just realised that. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I definitely think a couple of trailers worth of bells be fine, and then the rest I'll just collect up loose. Actually, at some point I do need to get into the desert and get that sorted out. Oh, so much still to do. It's terrible. Gotta get my little sand processing area set up there. And happy New Year to Mr. Sim Game Matt. How you doing, bud?
Hey, Matt.
I'm doing pretty good, actually.
Sweet.
Heard Darius talking about cutting his hair, and it just reminded me of my I had a third cousin who never cut her hair for over 30 years. She had to wear a special bonnet because of how big her hair was. Finally, they caught her. They convinced her to do it, and she donated 22 feet of hair.
Wow.
Wow.
Hmm.
Was her name Rapunzel?
Yeah.
Well, I will
That's a
say
lot.
this:
Jeez.
she was also a part-time model, so
Ah. Okay, fair enough.
that was
So
before
she
she
had a
got
truck
married, of
on.
course. But still, yeah. No, we always
Hair
were
model?
joking with her about that.
What the crap are you trying to do, you stupid freaking AI?
Mm. But yeah, when she told us how much she donated, I'm like, oh, geez. Well, I knew it was something because she had a huge bag that she had to put her hair in whenever she went anywhere. So it's like, yeah, could imagine it'd be pretty long.
Why do you keep wanting to go in there? I think I'm going to disconnect those two. Something isn't quite right. Let me just take one of them out. And one of them out. There we go. Something's a bit funky going on there. Right. Yes. I've never had long hair, so I'm so jealous of you guys who can grow hair.
Well,
Whoa, whoa.
before my whole body decided to screw up, I used to be able to grow hair, but now it's just disappearing everywhere. And yes, I am making fun of myself.
Ah, go for it. Why the heck not?
Exactly.
Right, so that's you filled. Actually, I could probably use this truck to take that trailer up as well, so that's going to be helpful. Dun, 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 dun. Actually, I'm thinking about what, 2 months. So yeah, so once I get into January, just thinking about it, Cargill should be built, and I'll be able to start loading into there. Ooh, sweet. There we go. Hey, Mr. Noah, how you doing, sir? Happy New Year to you and your brother and Chris and Carol. Hopefully you're all doing well and recovered from yesterday. And there we go. Last couple. Yeah, that'll be fine, I think. Right, let's park you up here for the moment. And we can move you.
That's what I need right there. Rustly plastic. Loud noises.
See, this is why I like the man truck. You can hook up any trailer or implement onto the back of it, and it'll work. So, for anybody just starting out on any map, if you've got about 100 grand spare, buy one of these instead of a big tractor. You won't go wrong. Right.
But it's a man truck.
But it has that lovely little PTO hitch on the back. It's perfect.
Yeah, no. That's why I like the 19. They had the one with the tandem axle that still had the hitch on the back. The PTO.
Yeah. But yeah, I like the man trucks, to be honest. I don't know why, but yeah, that's one of the main reasons.
Now let's see if I can actually position this in a spot where I can make use of the thing.
Obviously, the other day, where is it? It wasn't the other day, it was like the other week, should say now. On the in-game mod hub, there was actually an adapter released that can fit onto any truck in the same fashion.
Yeah, they've had that quite a bit.
Yeah, the universal truck rear hitch comes in the pallet form, if you can see it. But it's basically the same as that hitch that's on the back of the man truck. It's great, I love it. I've actually added one onto one of the Volvos temporarily to see how it gets on. And you can use it as it is, with the trailer, without. It's really helpful, and I hope something like that comes out in the next farming simulator as well. It'd be quite nice.
That's gonna be.
But yeah, I think I'll be using the man trucks quite a bit, and obviously with the Volvo stuff being added, I'm going to be using this truck, the FH16, a lot. Actually, could almost use the Globetrotter as well. I haven't even tried that one much. Used a little bit on the Silver Run map when it was first released, but I've barely used this one. I should really look into using this a little bit more. Thinking about it. Wheels, what configurations we got? Visor, design. I don't know. Additional lights. Okay. Beacons. Not sure what the capacity thing's for. I'm guessing there must be a tank or something changing on there. Oh yeah, that one there. Okay.
Alright, wait back in just a second.
Alrighty. Yeah, see now, if they had that truck with that rear hitch on there, I think that'd be perfect as a additional version of the man truck. Now, obviously, I do know, for anybody interested, there is another 3-point hitch on the in-game mod hub, and it actually connects onto like pin hitches like this, and you can actually have, say, for instance, if you've got like a try to think of something off the top of my head. Like, say, for instance, the Brux, where obviously your mulcher, or whatever you call it, you can actually hook it onto the front of these. It's kind of an interesting little thing, but it only works with these little pin hitches on vehicles. Obviously in 19 I used it a lot I was able to actually connect it to a trailer and then have a tree planter, basically auto-loading trees. It's kind of nice. Come on in, dude. So I think that's why I've got the fascination with the man trucks, because obviously that has the pin hitch and you can have the 3-point on there as well. But yeah, if you've got a not a Brux, the Frazee, whatever, mining machine, a milling machine, what you want to call it, that could go on the front of one of these with a pipe loading into a trailer. That I used a lot on PV County. Right, so while you're doing that, let me go back up here and get you set back on. Yeah. Let's hire you. Oh, where are you? That one. Control Shift R for bales. There we go. Control F. Actually, could probably bring that up a little bit. But I won't. Right, here we go again. Let's get some lights on because it's getting dark. And bye bye, Mr. Neon, for the moment. I swear, the last couple of days as well, I've noticed my drink cup seems to be getting like a hole in it. It just doesn't seem to be lasting. It's terrible. I don't know if you guys find that as well. You just drink and drink and drink, and then before you know it, your cup's empty and you're going back for seconds and thirds within like an hour or two. I think obviously
And then
yesterday.
you pee every hour.
Yeah.
On the hour.
Well, I think what it
Yes.
is obviously where like yesterday, obviously I was doing a lot of driving. It was like 7 hours driving in total, I think, there and back, maybe 8. So it's a lot of driving. So very little drinkage was going on. Obviously we were stopping and stuff. So yeah, making up for it now, type thing. But yeah, we're obviously planning on having the boys back. Definitely, probably during like the school break, maybe the summer holidays. If we can get something before that, would be quite nice. But one thing we do want to do is obviously go back down and spend like maybe a weekend with them or something. Obviously we'll sort out details later on in the year as it goes, because yeah, bills and stuff to pay first. So yes, and obviously they've got a lot going on to get sorted out on their end. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting year ahead. That's for sure. And then hopefully we'll have them again next Christmas. So, hey there, soft stuff. Happy New Year to you too. Hopefully all you guys have a great New Year. To be honest, that's for sure. All right, get you lined up. Oh, there we go. And while I think about it, let's give you a shout out. There we go. Obviously, there is a shout out for Mr. Soft Stuff. If you enjoy, obviously, to be honest, the most thing they play is like trains from what I've seen, but they do Farm Sim and some other games. But yeah, go over and check them out. Definitely check them out. Yeah, I don't know. It's one of those days where finding it hard to say things. So I think I'm just going to chill and play. You're very, very welcome, Soft Stuff. Oh, Mr. Nico, are you still out there? Did you find the harvesters you were trying to find? Yeah, did you find? Yeah, you found them? Or oh, good. So yeah, so for anybody interested who's just coming into playing this map, obviously you do have things like lavender, and tobacco. Now, obviously, normally you'd look under, say, for instance, the cotton tack. Obviously, I've got some that I've already edited here, off the in-game mod hub. But obviously, you're not going to find the harvesters there. What you need to do is come into vehicles, PV mods right here, and these two right here, the John Deere and the Case, are set up to do obviously your cotton as normal, but also the lavender and tobacco. Once you've got them harvested, you can then use any old trailer to pick them up That's kind of cool. Why is that there for? It shouldn't be there. But yes, just thought to mention that. Obviously, Nico messaged her yesterday or the day before. He couldn't find anything, obviously, under the content tag. Obviously, it's there. So, just so you are aware. That needs a capacity. I'm also on the hunt for more equipment for my New Holland farm. Obviously, at the minute, it's got a couple of combines, a couple of tractors, but obviously need to start getting some implements for it, like seeders and that. That's going to be primarily used up this end of the map. Obviously, farm-wise, this one here is obviously my New Holland farm. I'm trying not to keep the map up too long because obviously that autosave is a pain. But yeah, I need to get some proper equipment up there and start utilizing it a bit better rather than always using this stuff in the central farm. Then I there's another thing as well. I need to start looking into the other farms. Obviously, I've got a case farm to set up in the where was it? Southeast, I think it was. I was going for that one, and then probably a class on top of the hill or up that way. Let's just do that. Yeah, so let's have a little look. So, yeah, case down in this one, and probably, yeah, class in this corner here. Also got John Deere at the bog, so that's pretty much covered. Over here, kind of a mixture of, but primarily using the Kubota equipped tractors over here for the orchards. Obviously, the central farm is mainly AGCO, so it's Massey Ferguson, Valtra, and Fent for the central farm there. Obviously, New Holland up the top here. Actually, Valtra is now over here. It's the stuff I'm using for the premium equipment. Yeah, I want to get the New Holland farm sorted out first of all. That's my main one at the minute. Actually, I should jump over there and have a look.
This is tough. I'm trying to figure out where to put this boom mic, and I can't figure it out.
Yep. Two tractors, got a couple of trailers, combines. So yeah, I need a seeder, planter. Actually, what I could do, something like that. I think would be quite nice up here. Unreal capacity. Keep on the same colours. I'm gonna buy a U. What else do we need up here? Fertilizers. Actually, that's something else I need to set up here as well, is seed and fertilize makers, stuff like that. There's plenty of space. Okay. You are the T8, that'll do. Actually, I've got a better idea. I wonder, let me see something. New Holland, large tractors. What's the big one? Big one. See, we've got the T9 or the T9. What's the difference? Oh, that's got tracks. See, why didn't they just put that on that? What's the difference? It's just weird. T8. I think I've got a T8 already, yeah. Usually the biggest engine I always go for. Go big or go small. Now do I want to go with Jules or something? Let's see what options. I think that's going to be maybe a bit too big.
Nah, it's too small. Go bigger.
I'm actually just thinking maybe the T8 again. Actually, would be probably the
Nah.
better option with that little cedar.
You want the biggest one, Billy. You know you do.
If I was running an air cart, then yeah. But I'm not.
Well, yeah, but what if you get the air cart later? You might as well get the bigger tractor now.
Yeah, might as well go. Plus, I'm trying to save a little bit of money. Hey, Farmer Marks, how you doing, bud? Right.
But
Yeah,
are you
that'll do.
really saving money if you buy the T8 and then have to
Well,
upgrade
I've
shortly?
already got a
And
T8, so I can use that for the minute. Oh, I don't know. Vehicle shop. There. Go. Go do some work, young man. There we go. Yes. Obviously, what I can then do is just top up from this central farm for the minute. Obviously, set up the little productions up there for the seed, for herbicide and all that. The other thing I'd probably need to do is run up some like manure or whatever for the fertilizer and water. To be honest, I don't even need that grain silo up there either. I've just been running it all back straight into the factories. That would get me a bit of money back from there. Clear the trees.
question: am I gonna be able to get this all set up before my next stream?
When's your next stream?
I don't know. But it's audio related, so
Ah.
we all know how that goes, Billy.
Yes.
It's audio related, so
Yeah.
at the end of the day,
It's either going to go really, really easily or terribly bad.
really, really badly.
Yeah. Oh.
And in this case, it's a new microphone. My wife got me for Christmas.
Nice. Bless her.
She got me one of the condenser mics with the little live sound card piece and the.
Cool.
So the question is, can I get this all set up before my next stream?
Now, out of interest, with that, do you use anything like voice meter potato or something else like that?
I've got voice meter potato, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So in theory, it should be easier. But those are the famous last words.
Yes.
In theory.
Yeah, because obviously I know. Oh, who was it? Was it last week or the week before? Grits fan. Was obviously he wants to play music on his streams, and obviously he kind of spoke to a Barry J about it, and obviously where Barry's playing music in the background, he was wondering how he did it, and obviously told him to get this program, but obviously Grits fan isn't technically minded, should we say, with programs and such. Is that easy to set up? Because I've never even downloaded the
Voice
program.
meter potato? Yeah. Not really. Okay. I got walked through it by Imperial.
Oh, okay.
He walked me through it at one point, how to set it all up. I mean, there's things online you can find to help you get it set up.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a whole lot of basically you've got to create like like a digital audio cable, and then it's setting up some different outputs on voice meter potato, so you've got it separates out the sounds.
Right.
And then in your Streamlabs, you can say, okay, this needs to be using, like Spotify needs to be off of a certain piece, certain input.
Okay.
From the voice meter potato. So I've got Spotify, like I've got my Google Chrome windows go through that too, so it's supposed to separate the audio out. And that way it's all in a separate channel.
Right.
And I can go ahead and Streamlabs. Sorry, my brain is just like out out on the breeze.
Yep.
In Streamlabs, you set up your Spotify input for the audio,
Right.
and you call in the channel from voice meter where you've got your Spotify set up to, and then you have to go in and tell your Twitch VODs to only use a certain channel, because there's 6 different audio channels in Streamlabs, or OBS, they're the same. You do it in the sound mixer. Well, advanced settings first for that, but then in the sound mixer I can say, okay, my alerts, because of the sound alerts, can potentially be like Star Wars Cantina and things like that, can cause you to get
Yeah.
YouTube copyright, and then you can't monetize.
Yeah.
So you just check off whatever track your Twitch VOD is on.
Oh, okay. I might have to look into that as
And
well.
then
Actually.
Stream can hear it, but
It
it
be
won't
recorded.
go through to the VOD.
Yeah, I might have to look into that as well, because that might help me manage my boom as well. Took me forever to get that freaking thing set up the other day. Hey, Mr. Jers, Happy New Year to you as well. And obviously, Farmer Marks, I think I did say hello, and obviously, Happy New Year to you as well.
Yeah, for me right now, it's trying to figure out where on my desk I can put the boom for the mic where it's not going to always be, like, in the way.
Yeah.
Because the problem is, like, the mic sticks up so high, it's kind of in front of one of my monitors because of how the monitors are set up.
Yeah, I got the same problem. I ended up having mine kind of coming over the top, but for anybody who watched the stream last Wednesday, obviously it's not close enough to my mouth for you to fully hear me like it is now. Obviously, I'm using my headset at the minute with the microphone. But yeah, when I use the boom mic, it's like I'm half a mile away almost type thing. It is a pain. So I know exactly what you're going through at the minute. But yeah, it might be nice. Might have to look into that program and get it and have a look, see if I can have a little play. Because obviously it's nice having the boom there as well. Obviously, for anybody who wants to join in real life this end. Oh, aye.
Well, that's what I'm worried about, is, like, is it going to be so hypersensitive that it picks up way more?
Yeah.
You have to tweak.
And at the same time, my goal is to try and set it up in a way that, and I don't know if this one will do it or not, where I can isolate my speakers from looping through so I don't have to wear the headset.
Alright, yeah, that'd be a good idea as well.
Because I know it's possible
Mm-hmm.
to do it that way, where you end up with you know, just the microphone, and then you can use your computer speakers.
Yeah.
So I'm not having to wear the headset all the time.
Oh, that'd be quite nice, wouldn't it? Bob Dang, I'm using Follow Me. It's on the in-game mod hub. And it allows multiple vehicles to follow each other. It's kind of nice. You can actually set up a combine on the AI in-game helper if you wanted to, and have something follow it, pick up bales, do the baling itself. But yeah, it's a really useful little program to have, or mod to have, I should say. Yeah, they brought it back out for 22. It's quite nice. So yeah, there we go. And the nice thing with the 22 version is one of the biggest issues in 19. If you got too far ahead of the follow me helper, it used to disconnect. It doesn't seem to do as bad. You could literally be almost a field length away before it'll actually disconnect. So it's really working a lot better now in 22. So yeah, definitely recommend it, and obviously you can offset it as previously. So it's, yeah, definitely worth it. That's for sure. How many more bells does that need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looking at that. go. But yeah, this is what I primarily use it for, is when I'm doing baling. Whether I'm cutting grass or whatever, I'll usually have somebody behind picking it up with a baler or a loading wagon, then maybe somebody behind with the trailer picking up the bales. It is definitely kind of cool. Here we go. 4 more, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. Any new dinos, Billy? To be honest, not really. Obviously, I've had a few snails. Or tamed some new snails. I've got some chibs finally. What you want to call them? Yeah, it's chibs in it. The little pets in Ark. I've got quite a few now on them, which I can show off on Wednesday. If anybody is interested, I will be doing Ark Survival Ascended. But yeah, at the minute I'm kind of redoing my base. I want to change it from obviously the wood that I had previously to stone. Actually, that's another question. I don't know if Darius would know, because I know you play Ark a
What?
lot. The Winter Wonderland mod, does that end anytime
When you
soon?
disable the mod.
Just when you disable it? Okay, so I'll just keep going on and on.
Now,
Okay.
if you're on an official server, when they choose to disable it, but if you're in single player or whatever and you have the mod loaded, it's gonna stay as long as the mod is loaded.
Okay, that's good to know then. Cool. Cool. Let's turn that off. Can you unload?
Yeah,
Unload,
it's
unload,
nice.
Boy.
Where they have it with the mods now for the events, it makes it easier to uh choose when it's on and when it's off.
Okay. Yeah, because I wanted to try and do some more of the chibs if I can, because I kind of like them. They're kind of cute little things. I think I've got about a dozen of them now. And the main one I'm really using at the minute is the anglerfish, because it's great if you're in a dark area. You can use it as a light source.
Oh, does it have a light?
Yeah,
Oh, that's cool.
yeah. So yeah, I've obviously been trying to find some alphas to kill as well. So that's helped to get the
Level it up.
stats up. Yeah,
Yep.
he's up to, I think, just level 2 or 3. So he's still very new, should we say? So, but yeah. But that's good to know. Right, main farm. You can carry on following, but I'll just reset that into the middle.
Hmm.
Let's see. I can remember that one. Control Delta. Centralize. There we go. Hopefully, actually, what I'll do is I'll stay in this for the minute, just to make sure that that all goes through fine. But yes, yeah, not too much is really going on. Obviously, I'm starting to get those higher levels. So, one thing I am kind of thinking about doing with the Ark is looking into doing some of the boss battles. Obviously, I need to look into what I need for them first of all. What sort of levels I want my dinosaurs to be. So, I'm not going to be a complete idiot going in and just end up
Oh,
being
you'll die.
killed. Yeah, exactly.
Start with the gammas.
Yeah.
Especially if you're in single player, the single player settings make you pretty OP to begin with, and
Okay.
your dinos as well. Um, so it's part of the thing with the bosses are, one, they hit pretty hard. Two, it's a timed fight.
Right.
So you have it's like 15 or 20 minutes to kill the thing.
Mm.
Actually, I think it's a half hour, 20, and then 15. So not only does the boss get more hit points and hit harder, but you have less time to kill it. So it's a DPS race
Yeah.
on the boss.
Speaking of bosses, hey, Mr. Dagenet, how you doing?
Hey,
I
bud, how you
think I'm
are you
alive.
feeling better?
Finally,
That's
much
good.
better today.
Yeah.
It was just the last day into last probably middle of was pretty much just nausea,
Mm.
and I think that that's gone now. So I think I'm
You still sound a
At
little
least
bit
for
bunged
now.
up, almost.
Huh?
You sounded a little bit bunged up, though. So, but yeah, you definitely sound a lot better than the other
Yeah.
day. So it's good.
Yeah, I still got a cold,
Yeah.
congestion and stuff, but I feel much better right now than I have in the past.
Oh,
I
good.
just wanted that to clear because every time it's like couldn't eat. I got all this food and I can't eat. But I didn't know if that was part of the problem. I forced myself to eat some things just
Right.
so maybe it was why I was nauseous because I wasn't eating much, you know. But I'm doing better. I just don't know
Good.
what. Still exhausted, you know. Disease fought off, drained me. But oh, here we are. Looks like I'm
Yay.
still alive. I'll get out on the other side.
Made it through another one.
Yep.
Yep.
Now let's see about another year to 2024. Happy New Year, everybody.
Yeah, and happy New Year to you as well.
Happy New Year.
Crappy New Year. You know this isn't gonna
Wow, way to be a Debbie Downer there, Dave. Yeah.
Debbie Downer. Well, there's
It
it's
can
due.
only get better.
Let's see. It's yeah. Well, we say that every year, and what happens? It gets worse.
It gets worse. And then we say
Where
the worst of this is just like hold my beer.
this should be an exciting year. We got a
Seriously.
presidential election coming up that nobody has a
No.
clue what the hell's gonna.
Nobody's. Yeah.
We've got a world war that might start. It should be pretty exciting.
Yep. I can see that. Yeah. I'm very nervous now.
We got. Let's see what else is on the horizon. Oh well, the Epstein client list should be released in a few days.
About to say that too is just like, yeah, that's going to be entertaining to say the least.
It'll all be a cover up in the long
Oh,
run.
it always is. Always is.
Yeah.
Now, what list is this? I thought the list already came out for Epstein.
Well, it was sealed. Now it's unsealed.
Oh yeah, I've seen the names already. It's amazing, craziness when you think about it.
Those names is a list that wasn't actually the names that have been floating around. That long list is
Yeah,
not
it's been on the.
actually the court documents.
Oh, okay.
They're
I
not
thought
looking
that's
for
what
the
it was.
flight. It's not going to be the flight logs. It's going to be the.
Everything else.
It's going to be all the names that came up in the court.
Ah, I gotcha. That's
And
the one we're talking about.
but they're going to black out everything or something. You know what? You wait and see.
Ah, most
You
likely.
know.
Most likely. I don't know. There we go. Where the heck are you going? Oh yeah. I haven't got set up this. Oh yeah, it is. Why has he gone all the way down there and back? Gotta love these AI. There we go. Got to love them. But yeah, if you guys are not following Mr. Dashnet or Dave, make sure to click on that link, give him a follow as well. Obviously, he is the map creator, the creator of the SGA, and yeah, definitely check him out when he does eventually get well enough to stream again. I doubt you'll be streaming tomorrow with the way you're sounding, but you never know.
The way I'm sounding, actually, this is the best. There's actually tomorrow possible because it's a
Yeah,
short.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, we'll see. Don't know what though. I haven't been in the mood to play any video games. Isn't that sad?
I always hits everyone when you not feeling the greatest. You just don't want to play anything. You just want to focus on getting better.
I found this. It's probably an older thing. People known about this YouTube channel. the Y Files. Anybody ever hear of that? It's got 3.1 million subscribers.
Nope, never heard of it.
Never heard of it?
Nope.
The guy covers everything, all the things, but he does a really good job at debunking the stuff and just like the madman in the time machine is one episode. He did any conspiracy or anything that
Ah,
has ever
right, okay.
happened. He does a lot of different things on that. And he's got 3.1 million subscribers, but he does it really well. The Gobekli Tepe prophecy, who destroyed the Georgia Guidestones, alien bases on the moon.
Oh, yeah, I believe that. I'd believe that. Or
Well,
Nazi bases
he
up there,
goes
maybe.
through he goes through the evidence for and against, and he gives you all the whole story, and then he'll go back and then he'll tell you what's been debunked. But he does great research on all of these things, and it's very good.
Okay, kind of interesting.
Like
Uh,
like the CIA knows about the end of the world is one of them.
Okay. Acid Burn, thank you
Tesla.
very much for that primary sub. Much appreciated for 16 months. You're a superstar, you know that. You really, really are. And Happy New Year. There we go.
Pretty interesting show.
Sounds
Ah,
it.
I'm sore from just getting out of bed all the time.
See, now I'm kind of curious now. What's his view on Roswell and stuff like that? Then were
It's
we
not,
actually
see,
in?
that's the interesting thing. He
This,
doesn't take a point of view. He just goes into all the evidence for and against and what is, and just lays it out there, a lot of stuff.
okay.
So, so he'll tell you the stuff that's been debunked, and then, or why the person might not be credible, that was saying stuff. And I mean, I guess in the end, sometimes he takes a stand, says, it could be because
Mm.
crop circles. It's hard. I've watched him. I've watched so many of them, but the crop circles. Well, he at first thought going into it that it was all hoax because a lot of them used to be you
Yeah.
know, hoaxes.
And obviously
But
nowadays you get people who
you
actually
guys,
deliberately go out and do
you
that. So.
guys, but you guys had the crop circles over in England
Mhm.
more so than anywhere. And he gets into some pretty interesting stuff, whereas the most of the ones that they had, your government, according to the evidence that he's uncovered, had people doing the fake ones to discredit the guys that were actually knew about the real ones
All right.
because to cover it up. And they have evidence towards that happening, but nobody. It made back at when these guys were making crop circles, saying that just to make them all hoaxes. He's like, yeah, he at first didn't think, he thought they were all hoaxes too, but as he further uncovered the crop circles, it's like you can't bend the crops on some of the ways the circles are done. If it's done by a human, they get cracked and destroyed. But the ones that are actually possibly real are bent to where they still grow, almost
All
like
right.
they are laid down with, and there's only a couple ways that could be done
'Cause-
with radiation or steam, where they can be laid down and still be not broken off and still keep growing after they've been laid down.
Okay.
So he uncovers a lot of interesting things.
Yeah.
Then
And
you have to still have to make your, but if there's something that's been debunked.
mm, yeah, 'cause I watched a program a while ago about obviously how crop circles are created, and obviously they had like a team, and all they literally have is basically two bits of string and a plank, basically almost like a swing,
Right.
almost from the olden days, doing it
That's
that
what
way.
you're,
And
yeah.
yeah, but yeah,
Not
obviously
all of them though.
from
Nope.
the sounds, yeah, there's something else
You,
going on. If they can still carry
yep.
on growing after being bent over, it's like,
Well, people started doing hoaxes over there like that, but that was, and the funny part about it is, um, the government covered up. They set him up, the one guy that was doing most research, to make him look like a fool.
yeah,
They said they blocked off this uh one area and they wanted to get one being made in for real. So they had all the secure area where nobody could get in, nobody could get out. And then lo and behold, a crop circle appeared in the middle, and it's blocked off by, you know, guards and every. And it was all staged to make him look like an idiot so that they could claim it a hoax. So my bigger question is, why would they do that? Why would they have it?
sounds like they're covering up something
Uh,
up, isn't it?
why are they covering up and wanted everybody to think that they were all hoaxes when some of them are actually real? That's a better question.
That's true.
That's exactly where he comes out.
I
you
believe
know?
there's something else out there. We can't be the only one in the huge expanse of this universe, whatever it is. That we're the only ones with life on this planet. There's got to be something else out there. And obviously, yeah, obviously you can actually look through like telescopes. You can look at other planets, and you will see life. The only thing is obviously that life that's from like thousands and thousands of years before. But obviously, their future generations have probably created starships that can travel faster than light to get to us. So there's got to be aliens out there. Why cover it up? I
They
want to
could be
see.
here.
Yeah, it could be Dave. It could be Scurvy. It could be any of us. It could be somebody out there watching right now. You could all be aliens. Actually, there's one organization. I'm not going to say the name. Um, believe that we're actually prisoners set here or put here by an alien race. It's like, yeah, okay, I don't believe it, but there could be something into it. At the end of the day, obviously, we put people in Australia as a prison colony and start that off. Now look at it. So yeah, you never know what's going on. But yeah, I think there's definitely aliens or something out there. It's got to be. There's got to be.
There could be.
Yep. And it's like they say, obviously with like Elvis, for example, he isn't that dead. He just went home. It could be the case. It could be. I don't know. And obviously, Mr. Darius Frost, thank you very much for the stream streak thing. I have no idea what all that's about, but yeah, thank you.
Tuning in for 3 streams in a row.
Yeah, that I figured out.
I want to know what the. You ever hear remote viewing?
I've heard of it.
No.
Where certain people have the ability to see things in different locations with their mind. They're able to like leave their body to see and look around in
That's
certain
creepy.
areas.
With their third eye, whatever it is, isn't it?
Well, they say seeking impressions about distant or unseen subjects purportedly sensing with the mind. A remote viewer is expected to give information about an object, event, or person or location that is hidden from physical view. There were a couple very famous ones that actually were very successful at telling about what was, the CIA wanted to test them. They gave them coordinates to something, and then they would go to the coordinates in their mind and look around. And these guys uh, actually could see, and they're used apparently by the CIA to infiltrate and spy on things,
Hmm.
which is crazy.
That's very
We
crazy.
have that today, Dave. It's called Facebook.
No, but yeah, well, this is literally they had, but one of them was off. He was viewing things that he wasn't supposed to be viewing, and that was I'll leave you guys to that.
Hmm.
Yes.
Now, where did he get to? Where's that New Holland gone? It's not aliens, it's humans time traveling from the future, visiting and observing, but not wanting to contact us because they would change history if they interfered. Yeah, it could well be, you never know. Time travel is possible, if you think about it. We're time traveling right now. You, I, a whole lot of us.
Matt Groening's a time traveler. Prove me wrong.
Macaroni.
Matt Groening,
Oh,
creator of The Simpsons and
Mhm.
Futurama.
Yeah, think about
How many
how
stuff he
many.
said,
Yeah.
Trump getting elected, and weird
There
crap.
are more than 20 documented, like it was in The Simpsons, and then before you know it, it's happened years later in real life.
Yeah.
I mean, cell phone autocorrect. He had it on The Simpsons like a decade before it happened.
Mhm. Yep. Exactly.
Was it the Patriots Eagles Super Bowl
Yep,
he had?
was one.
Of course, the team names were different because of trademarks and stuff, but the colors of the
We're
teams
the
were
You can
same.
tell.
clearly Patriots and Eagles. And literally Trump coming down the escalator there.
Yep. I don't know.
Including the thumbs ups. Now, could Trump have done that because of the episode? I don't know, but it's a coincidence.
Mhm. That it is.
So yeah, time traveler. Check.
Yeah. And there's obviously like oh, what was it? Say for instance like in oh heck, what was it? What was it? There was like a future episode of The Simpsons where you had almost like a view screen. Obviously, this has gone back before we had things like Facebook and FaceTime and stuff like that. Obviously, nowadays that's norm. But back then, when it came out, it was like, yeah, you're full of crap. And obviously, now these things are starting to come together. It's kind of weird.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah,
So,
like calculator watches and stuff like that.
oh, I used to love
Uh,
them. They were great.
yeah, but he had it in The Simpsons before they were a thing.
Mm. Yes, it makes you wonder.
I just there are, like I said, I saw a video at one point of just like 20 some odd uh and that was probably not even a third of the instances where Simpsons had it first.
Mhm. Yep. But yeah, The Simpsons and Star Trek. Obviously, a lot of the devices from like the original series of Star Trek, for example, the communicators. It's almost like the flip phone nowadays, and obviously the big view screens and stuff like that. Obviously, we haven't got teleporters yet, but who knows in the next 10 years what might come across. But yeah, I can see all these sort of different things popping in finally. So maybe Gene Roddenberry and all these other guys are all aliens or time travelers or something. we'll have to wait and see. Actually, yeah, yeah. Here you go. If you had a teleport machine, where would you go in the world, or when, if you could time travel, for example? I'd have to go to ancient Egypt.
Yeah.
Mm. Always had a fascination with ancient Egypt. No idea why.
Hmm.
Go there on holiday, be quite nice. Dang, I just suddenly realised what the time was. Keep an eye on Twitch, see what's out there. Mute that for a minute. Okay, if he's still gone, I'll probably raid off to him, because I haven't raided him in such a long time. Good. Let's bring that up a minute. Cool. Ay. Yeah, it's one of those days where it's really hard to find things to say. Really hard. Ooh, how goes the fishing planet, by the way, if anybody knows?
I haven't looked.
Hey, here's another Simpsons thing: the Titanic submarine incident.
Oh, yeah.
Simpsons had it in 2006.
Mm-hmm.
Homer was exploring the Titanic wreck, got lost, and submarine got well, apparently lost in the whole incident.
Yep. Not sure if it'd be if I would go back and see my sophomore relays, but it'd be interesting to see family growing up. Yeah, that'd be an interesting one. Definitely.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe go back to teenage self after meeting my wife with a winning Powerball number and a hey, by the way, your back has a timer on it. Take it easy.
Yeah.
Maybe if I knew then what I know now, I wouldn't be in the situation I'm in
Yeah.
because I'd have.
I think personally, okay, yeah, I'd love to go back to Egypt, stuff like that, but one point I would like to go is to, it's very personal actually, it's the point before my mum died, and I actually have a proper conversation with her before she died, or became really ill, should say, really. And yeah, never really sat down with her properly before she passed on, so that's one thing I would do. Yes, such a shame. Maybe I watched Back to the Future too much. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah. Actually, I kind of like Back to the Future films. They're great. And then obviously you had the animated TV series as well. After that, it was all these different adventures that they'd go on. I always liked the train rather than the actual car, the DeLorean. But yes. I don't know. Anyway, think to the future. Actually, that's one thing I do need to do this year. Really, I've still got her part of her, some of her ashes. Keep wanting to get them spread out in the waters out where we live. Because whenever she came down, obviously where she had asthma, whenever she came down, for some reason that salty air, the fresh air, always helped clear her out a bit. So part of her wanted to be scattered down here, and I've still not done it. So I think I really need to do it this year. Obviously her birthday's on Valentine's Day, so I might just go down there and do it. So yeah, if your mum, your dad, whoever is still around, make sure to cherish every moment you got with them, because you never know when it's going to be the last moment. Same with your partners, your kids, and all that. Make the most of it, guys. Great movie, great music. My young day. Yeah, I grew up with like Back to the Future and all that as well. Loved those sort of films. I'm still waiting on the power laces to come out actually, and the hoverboards. And actually, I think I seen a video on, I think it was Facebook or something, where somebody's actually created a pair of trainers with power laces. So it's like a prototype. So I can see that coming out soon, maybe. There we go. And the T8 has finally reached the vehicle shop. Good. Let's get you sent back now. With this, actually, I'll get you filled up at the main farm. There we go. Yeah, see that matches in pretty well. That Kenzie's cedar, or plant I should say. That is going to work out perfectly, I think. There we go. Beautiful. Actually, might as well just drive it myself. It's only over the bridge to the main farm and get it filled up and then sent up to the New Holland farm. And then obviously that's then set up for next year's planting. Obviously it's primarily going to be grains at the top New Holland farm there. But looking at the weather forecast in game, got dry at the minute and then some snow coming, so woohoo! Let's just have a look.
No snow.
I want snow in real life. Weather, that one. Yes, very cold. Minus, well, between 6 and -6. Oh, lower than light. Ooh, -11 there in January. So yeah, over December, January is usually a very cold white Actually, what I should redo is re-enable snow. So we'll have a nice white farm. Actually, that's a good idea. Why not? Let's come in here. Snow, snow, snow. Snow turned on. There we go. Actually, that's still one thing we haven't converted yet over, is there? But I think there's some on the in-game mod hub. There's like a snow melting mod.
Well, if the snow would stay around for more than 0.2 seconds.
True.
That's one major thing that they lost coming from 19 seasons. At least in 19, it would slowly melt away, and if you had bigger piles, they would take longer to melt instead of just disappear the moment it got 2 degrees warmer.
Yeah. That bit I do remember. Obviously, first time playing FS19 on. I was going to say the Ellengrad map, but that's not the one. The European map, whatever that one was called. Cloud River. But yeah, anyway, obviously, yeah, middle of winter, you got freaking big snow drifts, and you go into like January, still there. February, still there. It's like, come on, go
Yeah,
away.
that was something else that's definitely missing in this version from the 19 is the ability to do the different geos if you wanted a different weather pattern.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which I think is, there's a lot of parts that made the 19 seasons great
Mm-hmm.
that they don't have in this version, and it just, as much as it is nice to see the seasonal changes and stuff like that, it doesn't feel the same at all.
Yeah. Where the heck are you?
So are we gonna see you playing any Out of War there, Billy?
I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I'd have to watch some more streams, I think, for it. And obviously, where I've been a little bit preoccupied this last week, I haven't really watched too many of your streams either.
I'm bored of it already.
You're bored
Just
of it already, Dave.
There we go.
it's dig, dig, dig. That's all it is digging and sorting and digging and sorting and level. Oh, I get into. Yeah, I'm tired of digging.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, that's there's a lot more content coming, which will definitely make things a lot better. But it's what you make of it.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah,
thing.
I'm
Is it's a
still
sandbox
digging.
style game, so it's whatever you make of it.
Yep. I
Yeah.
made a big hole of it.
I spent what did I do? Like 3 hours this morning, starting to. I completely redid my sorting facility, processing facility, and started actually using some of the building pieces. Then I ran out of money. Um, like putting in floors and starting to lay out where I'd have walls and windows and things like that.
Yeah, I'll have to try and watch some of your streams back now that I'm obviously got a bit more time. Uh, and see it sort of more from the beginning, I suppose, is the best way to put it. Before I make a decision.
Yeah, the big thing for me is will be the multiplayer when that comes.
Yeah.
Because that's where it's gonna really kind of be a lot more fun. You know, all right, bunch of people get together and let's make a big hole or mine this or make a road over here or.
Hey Thomas, yeah, and happy New Year to you. And yep, Dave is alive and kind of well. He's getting there, bless him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to watch. Yeah, definitely try and get through and watch some of your streams. But at the minute, it's mainly farm sim and Ark for me so far. So Obviously, yeah, obviously depending on what happens in the future with the game as well. Will they be able to do mods and stuff for it? That might be an interesting one as well to look into.
What, out of orb mods?
Yeah.
Well, it's done in Unreal, so I don't know whether that's planned at all or not. I'm actually curious if he's planning on bringing it to Unreal 5 because it's Unreal 4 currently.
Hmm.
But I'm not sure. I've been kind of poking through uh, the North Modding Company Discord, kind of seeing um, what some people have suggested and stuff like that, and whether things will be um, like some of the suggestions and stuff like that that have been commented on by Christian to see what he plans on doing.
Hmm. Yeah. That's why
Um,
Railroad is going to be a great multiplayer game. That's obviously I've watched Casket play in Railroader,
yeah,
and
I watched Reyes play a bunch of it too,
I
and
kind of
Casket.
like it if, and obviously this is just me personally, if you were able to have, say for instance, different skins for the trains and such, so you could literally have your Thomas the Tank Engine and
There's
Percy and
already
all
people making them.
thing like that. That is what I'm looking forward to seeing.
Because one of the there's a really iconic train, the Big Boy, I
Hmm.
guess. Is one of the biggest like steam locomotives ever made, or something like that.
Yeah.
Somebody's already modded that into the game.
Oh wow. Okay.
So,
It's only a matter of time then.
I mean, at that point, it's only a matter of time before things like Thomas the Tank and other little odds and ends get
Yeah. Hmm. Annie and Clarabelle. That'd be quite nice. The carriages on the back of Thomas, but yeah. Hmm. But
I'll
yes.
be honest, I don't know much about it other than Thomas.
Yeah. Obviously.
Only
I
because
watched.
we used to mod him into Doom back in the days of a computer.
Yeah. Obviously, I played. Watched. When I was a kid, but obviously one of my wife's sons is obsessed with Thomas the Tank Engine. Um, and not, even though he's a little bit older than you'd expect to be watching, but yeah, obviously because of obviously his autism, his mindset is more, shall we say, pre-teen, shall we say? Bless him. But yeah, he absolutely loves Thomas the Tank Engine, so picking up all these new names that are coming through is like, who? Don't remember that one. Something. But yeah, it is helpful, and obviously having young kids these days as well around. You definitely pick up on names. But yeah, Thomas always had Clarice, and Annabelle. They were the carriages on the back of it. Pretty sure it was Clarice, something like that. But yeah, then you got Percy, Gordon, and Toby, and all that. So yeah, but I think like Railroader, having those sort of characters in it would definitely make it a bit more interesting. Plus, seeing if people can create maps for the game as well. So you can literally have Thomas the Tank Engine on Sodor, for example, where it's based. So yeah, we'll see. I'm definitely keeping an eye on that one. I have been modded, lol. Oh. But yes. But yeah, this last week or so, I've barely had any time to play and catch people stream, so I've got a lot of catching up to do, that's for sure. That is definitely. I've done a little bit, maybe an hour or so in the evening of Ark most days. During obviously streams last week is the most farming I've done in the last couple of weeks, so yeah. Time to catch up now. obviously I've got my daughter off till Thursday, and my mother-in-law's got a hospital appointment. So yeah, might get some stuff done between now and the next stream on here. Yeah, definitely won't get this field finished off, that's for sure. Make some money! There we go. Actually, one thing I do have to do tomorrow is move my snake and gecko. Obviously, at the minute we've got them in our bedroom, obviously where the boys were, we had to move everything around so they can now go back to where they were previously. So I'll go and do that tomorrow. Fun, hey, having pets, so you have to keep moving them around. But the one nice thing is, all of last week we barely seen any of our cats, because, yeah, new people around. Hopefully they'll get used to them eventually, but yeah, they all sort of scattered, hid in the bedrooms, and obviously today they were actually starting to come back out, so it's quite nice that things are starting to get back to normal here. But yes, I will be jumping off in a little while. Obviously, my Monday streams are only 2 hours, so... But yeah, Wednesday I will be doing a bit of Ark for anybody interested. But yeah, I'm currently upgrading my base for the most part, trying to figure out a few things as well along the way. But yeah, I'm going to have a look into looking at doing some of these boss matches over there. Actually got a couple of things. What one was it? I can't think of now. But I did pick up some artifacts, so hopefully that'll help set me along the right way. I almost have 100 hours in game with Railroader. Yeah. I think, aren't you playing on Casket server, Big Tigger? There we go. Thought as much. So yeah. It's kind of cool. Actually, while I think about it. I shall crap. Casket Man 20, is it? I can never remember. Twitch. Casket Man 20. Yep. Yep. Oh, he's doing some Satisfactory the other day, what was he? Okay. And you're doing single player as well? Okay. But yeah, if you guys are not following Casket Man 20, obviously he's not PG, so bear that one in mind. But yeah, definitely go over, check him out when he does go live. Obviously he's been doing Railroader and also Satisfactory quite recently. And ooh, we have a NBC Master Dad. How you doing, sir?
NBC, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing all right.
Howdy.
And
Hey, Dave.
And there's a shout out for Mr. NBC. Make sure to go over as well and give him a follow if you're not following him already. Obviously, he was
Thanks,
doing
buddy.
a bit of Ark. Oh, out of interest, have you tamed everything on the map yet?
No, not yet.
No?
I
Oh,
just
okay.
went up to medium yesterday, and I just installed the winter mod in for Raptor Claws.
Alright.
I took my first trip to the winter biome this morning.
It's a bit chilly up there.
NBC's into some...
I'll tell you what. Not to monopolize too much of your time, Billy.
That's okay, go for it.
But like Darius and you being new to this, and Dave and Darius playing it a long time, I think one of the hardest things that I'm having with it is trying to figure out what progression to build stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you need to fabricator or forge or whatever. And I don't know if there's a right answer, basically I just, I pick something, like I want to do a generator. So then I back up for everything that I need to do a generator. Is there a better method or no?
No, it's play at your own pace and aim for what you want to aim. There's plenty of
Okay.
players that I mean never really mess with the generators and stuff if they don't absolutely have to.
Right.
That
Yeah.
there's actually mods for the game that are designed at not even having generators and fabricators. They
Right.
remove them completely from the game and they sub out the metal and stuff for like obsidian tools and things like that.
Okay. That's what I was thinking, that there wasn't no specific direction to go. It was more freedom build, but
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
just
in
wasn't sure.
ASE, they actually had what was called the Primitive Plus mod that was
Ah,
designed at there was no tech gear, there were no fabricators, there were no like the big forge didn't exist, there's no chemistry bench. Everything was designed around being much more primitive
right.
in nature. Oh, sorry about that.
That's okay. Can't hear her anyway.
Well, oldest kid swearing in the other room. I wasn't sure if the mic picked it up, so.
Ah, okay. Heard something, but it didn't come through very clear, so you're fine. It's okay. Joys of having old kids, hey?
He's
Oh.
18 now, so it's
Mhm.
as much as I can say, you shouldn't be cursing like a sailor. I
Yeah.
do the same thing, so
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I've,
Yeah, see, I'm
those who
trying to
live in a
drag up.
glass house should not throw stones.
Yeah, I'm trying to drag up my daughter where every other word isn't a swear word. So far, touch wood, it's going quite well. The occasional one will slip out, but I'm trying to be good. But yeah. Obviously, one nice thing as well is looking into alternate words for swear words. It's kind of really interesting, some of the stuff that comes out with. It's like, what? But yeah, who is NBC?
Yeah,
Really, Big Tigger?
I've been actually trying to where the hell get I'm trying to get my oldest to start watching Farscape.
Oh, yeah. That's cool.
Frail this and everything
Yep.
else as a way of alternatives to swearing all the time.
Yeah. Oh, Farscape. God, that takes me back. Yeah, that's another program I used to watch religiously whenever it came out. That was fun. There was that, and oh, what was the other one? Um, Submarine on the boat with dolphins. Oh, I can't think of what it's called now. DSV? Is that the one? Sequest DSV or something like that.
Ooh, Sequest DSV. I used to love
Yeah.
that show too. Sequest DSV, Andromeda.
Yep. Yeah, I used to watch all that
Um,
stuff as well.
Hi, Dahlia.
They're
Yes.
good old days.
Devlin brought you to come sit on my computer desk, and now you're coming and checking it out, huh? Yeah. Hey, sweetie, look. Look at the kitty bits. It's the smallest female, the youngest female cat.
Oh, right, yeah.
She never really comes into this end of the house very much, and she almost never comes in the closet.
Mm.
Mainly because the older
Special
female
gift.
that doesn't get along with her well is
Ah.
usually at this end of the house.
Yep.
So
We got two cats like that. The eldest one really gets on. Well, it's not really our youngest, but it's middle cat, I suppose, age-wise. They just cannot get on. They're the same colour. They're both blacks, but one's long, one's short-haired. But for some reason, ever since we got the long-haired cat, they just do not seem to get on at all. If they're in the same room, they're always hissing and going at each other. It's like, come on, really? Even after what 5 years, I think we've now had them together. So yeah, it's like, come on, just get over yourselves, type thing. But yeah, actually, we need to get the longer-haired one, which is the younger of the two, up to the vets because she started getting severe dry skin on the back of her, on her back. Literally, where the tail sort of comes up, it's just in front of that on her back. So, kind of a bit worried about her. So yeah, in the next week or so, we need to get her booked in for an appointment with the VET to have her checked out. But anyway, guys, I'm going to call it there for today. I do have a few other things to get on and do. I am going to carry on doing this. Let me just save this for the minute. He's finished, so that's fine, so there's nothing too worried about. Let's see who is out there first of all. Let's get the ending screen up. Get some credits rolling so you're not looking at a blank screen while I'm checking. I know Mr. Reaper was up earlier. Let's
Still shows him, I
see.
think.
Yeah, obviously you got Jedi Horn is currently playing some Out of War if any guys do want to check it out. Actually, I think he's been going for most of the day, so he might be getting off soon, I don't know. But yeah, if you want to check out Out of War, Jedi Horn 019 is worth checking. Mr. Big Vito is doing some ATS. I've got two people on Canyon Crossing actually at the minute. Three people on Canyon Crossing. But yeah, obviously I don't usually get a chance to raid Mr. Reaper, so I am going to go over there. Hopefully none of them guys are watching, so it'd be a bit of a surprise for him. But yeah, much appreciated for all you guys coming out. Obviously, once again, Happy New Year to all you guys. Obviously, I will be back again Wednesday as usual. Doing some Arc. Obviously, that's going to be 3 hour stream, so yeah, hopefully get some work done there on upgrading the base. Right, while I was waiting on this, let's see. So yeah, obviously everybody, obviously, where were we? So loads of stream streaks, much appreciated. Also resub from Mr. Neon, Mr. Acid Burn today. So yay, pretty good stream overall. But yeah, I'll carry on with this afterwards, and then probably jump over to Arc later on. But yeah, have a great rest of your day. Obviously, if Dave does go live tomorrow, make sure to go on his stream. Wish him all the best, and hopefully he feels a lot better soon. Same with Mr. Darius Frost or any of the other rest of the guys. But yeah, have a great one, guys, and here we go. Bye for now.